Welcome to edupediaworld.com. This is Somja J. Nair, your online biology tutor. The chapter is Strategies for Enhancement in Food Production. With ever increasing population of the world, enhancement of food production is a major necessity. With biological principles as applied to the animal husbandry and plant breeding and have a major role in effort to increase this food production to meet the world necessity. Many new techniques like embryo transfer technology, tissue culture technology are going to play a pivotal role in further enhancing food production. We are going to talk about animal husbandry. What is animal husbandry? Animal husbandry is the agriculture practice of breeding and raising livestock. Animal husbandry deals with the care and breeding of livestock like buffaloes, cows, pigs, horses, cattle, sheep, camels, goats, etc. that are useful to human. Extended, it includes poultry farming and fisheries. Fisheries include rearing, catching, selling, etc. of fish, mollusks, that is the shellfishes, crustaceans, that is prawns and crabs, etc. Since time immemorial, animals like bees, silkworm, prawns, crabs, fishes, birds, pigs, cattle, sheep and camels have been used by human for products like milk, egg, meat, wool, silk, honey, etc. It is estimated that more than 70% of the world livestock population is in India and China. However, it is surprising to note that the contribution to the world farm produce is only 25%. That is, the productivity per unit is very low. Hence, in addition to conventional practices of animal breeding and care, newer technologies also have to be applied to achieve improvement in quality and production. Management of farms and farm animals. A professional approach to what we have been traditional practices of farm management gives the much needed boost to our food production. Let us discuss some of the management procedures employed in various farm systems. The first one is the dairy farm management, and the second we are going to discuss about poultry farm management. Dairy farm management. In dairy farm management, we deal with processes and systems that increase yield and improve quality of milk. Milk yield is primarily dependent on the quality of breeds in the farm. Selection of good breeds having high yielding potential under the climatic conditions of the area combined with the resistance to the disease is very important. For the yield potential to be realized, the cattle have to be well looked after. They have to be housed well, should have adequate water and be maintained disease-free. The feeding of cattle should be carried out in a scientific manner with special emphasis on the quality and quantity of the fodder. Besides stringent cleanliness and hygiene, both the cattle and the handlers, that is the hygiene and the cleanliness, both of them, are of paramount importance while making storage and transport of milk and its production. Poultry farm management. Poultry is the class of domesticated fowl, that is the birds, used for food or for their eggs. They typically include chicken and eggs and sometimes turkey and geese. The word poultry is often used to refer to the meat of only these birds, but in a more general sense it may refer to the meat of other birds too. As in dairy farming, selection of disease-free and suitable breeds are proper and safe farm condition, proper feed and water, and hygiene and health care are important components of the poultry farm management. What is animal breeding? Breeding of animals is an important aspect of animal husbandry. Animal breeding aims at increasing the yield of animals and improving the desirable qualities of the produce. What is a breed? A group of animals related by descent and similar in most of the characters like general appearance, features, size, configuration, etc. are said to belong to a breed. When breeding is between animals of the same breed, it is called inbreeding, while crosses between different breeds are called outbreeding. These are the different types of breeding. These are the examples for improved breed of cattle and chicken. The figure A is a picture of a Jersey cow. The figure B is the picture of a leghorn hen. Inbreeding. Inbreeding refers to the mating of more closely related individuals within the same breed for 4 to 6 generations. The breeding strategy is as follows. Superior males and superior females of the same breed are identified and mated in pairs. The progeny obtained from such mating are evaluated and superior males and females among them are identified for further mating. A superior female in case of cattle is the cow or buffalo that produces more milk per lactation. On the other hand, a superior male is the bull which gives rise to superior progeny as compared to those of the other males. Inbreeding increases the homozygosity. What are the advantages and disadvantages of inbreeding? Inbreeding is necessary if we want to evolve a pure line in animal. Inbreeding exposes harmful recessive genes that are eliminated by selection. It also helps in accumulation of superior genes and elimination of less desirable genes. Therefore, this approach, where there is a selection at each step, increases the productivity of inbreed population. However, continued inbreeding, especially close inbreeding, usually reduces the fertility and even productivity. This is called inbreeding depression. Whenever this becomes a problem, selected animals of the breeding population should be mated with unrelated superior animals of the same breed. This helps to restore the fertility and yield. Outbreeding. Outbreeding is the breeding of the unrelated animals with maybe between individuals of the same breed but having no common ancestors, or between different breeds, that is the crossbreeding, and between individuals of the same breed is the outcrossing. Between different species, it is the interspecific hybridization. And first, we are going to talk about outcrossing here. This is the practice of mating of animals within the same breed but having no common ancestors on either side of their pedigree, up to 4 to 6 generations. The offspring of such a mating is known as an outcross. It is the best breeding method for animals that are below average in the productivity in milk production, growth rate in beef, cattle, etc. A single outcross often helps to overcome inbreeding depression. Crossbreeding. We are going to talk about crossbreeding. What is crossbreeding? Crossbreeding. In this method, superior males of one breed are mated with superior females of the another breed. Crossbreeding allows the desirable qualities of two different breeds to be combined. The progeny hybrid animals may themselves be used for commercial production. Alternatively, they may be subjected to some form of inbreeding and selection to develop new stable breeds that may be superior to the existing breeds. Many new animal breeds that have been developed by this approach. Hisadale is a new breed of sheep developed in Punjab by crossing Bicaneri ewes and Merino rams. What is intraspecific hybridization? In this method, male and female animals of two different species are mated. In some cases, the progeny may combine desirable features of both the parents and may be considerably economic values. Example, the mules. The mules are created by the hybridization of horses and donkeys. So it have the characters of both horse and donkey. What is controlled breeding experiments? Controlled breeding experiments are carried out using artificial insemination. The semen is collected from the male that is chosen as a parent and injected into the reproductive tract of the selected female by the breeder. The semen may be used immediately or can be frozen and used at a later date. It can also be transported in a frozen form to where the female is housed. In this way, desirable mating are carried. Artificial insemination helps us overcome several problems of normal mating. What is multiple ovulation embryo transfer technology, or MOET? Multiple ovulation embryo transfer technology is one such program for herd improvement. In this method, a cow is administered hormones with FSH-like activity to induce follicular maturation and superovulation. Instead of one egg, which they normally yield per cycle, they produce 6 to 8 eggs. The animal is either mated with an elite bull or artificially inseminated. The fertilized eggs at 8 to 32 cell stages are recovered non-surgically and transferred to the surrogate mothers. The genetic mother is available for another round of superovulation. This technology has been demonstrated for cattle, sheep, rabbits, buffaloes, mares, etc. High milk yielding breeds of females and high quality, that is lean meat with less lipid, meat yielding bulls have been bred successfully to increase the herd size in a short time. Thank you. In the next video, we are going to discuss about the other types of farming like silkworm farming, bee farming, fisheries and plant breeding.